What's up guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another video for you in the Test It Tuesday lineup. Today is going to be on the Glamglow Volcasmic Matte Glow Moisturizer. This is one of the products that I picked up from the Spring 2007 lineup, and so I have yet to try the Nude Glow, which I did haul in the VIB 20% off. I haven't used it yet. I'm kind of excited to try this one first. So we're going to do this one for this Test It Tuesday, and then next week we will do the Nude Glow. I know the Nude Glow has been out for a while, so it's really nothing new. And this one is probably the one most people are curious about, so I'm pretty curious as well. I will tell you, and based on my videos, you probably already know I do prefer dewy, glowy skin. And the fact that this one is matte is a little bit different for me. It's not something I usually pick up, like mattifiers and things like that are not usually items I pick up. But this one just really did look nice. I like to, whenever I buy something, I like to keep checking the reviews when it first comes out, just to see what people are, thinking, what they're liking. So far, it's got 5 stars out of 7 reviews on Sephora.com. So that really is good. I do want to read to you from the Sephora website what it claims to be. And it says it's a lightweight, creamy moisturizer with essential minerals to help absorb oil while hydrating skin without adding shine. So it sounds like my ladies with oilier skin will really benefit from this if it works. This pressed, luxurious moisturizer transforms skin with nourishment and moisture for a supple matte glow. Volcanic minerals act like microscopic sponges to help soak up oil, making skin instantly smooth but never shiny. The Water Balm formula delivers optimal hydration and, if used in the morning, provides a prepped, even canvas for flawless makeup application. Anytime it has that word flawless in there, it's like, oh, I want to try that out. So, I have already washed my face. Oh, also to give you an idea, and darn, I closed out of the app. I want to say that this one was $54. So it's kind of steep for a primer, moisturizer, one that's not luxurious brand. Like once you get into like the YSL primers, those are going to be in the $50 range. But usually when you buy a primer, you kind of expect it to be in like the $35 to $45 range. So $54 is really steep. But Glamglow is just steep altogether. This is what the little tub looks like. It looks exactly the same as the Nude Glow. It's got the silver lining on the inside, which I really like. I think that's unique and pretty. It's got the Glamglow star on the top. And then it does come nicely packed and full to the top. Didn't cheat us on any product or anything like that. And the weird thing is, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, is that usually when you get a moisturizer, it comes kind of whipped. It's like a creamy substance. Well, that's not to say this one isn't creamy, but it's super flat on top. It doesn't have like that little, it's just flat. It looks stiffer. And so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that's how that looks like. It's smooth, flat. Anyways, so I had also mentioned that it has kind of like a, I don't know if it's a creamsicle or dreamsicle, but you know those orange popsicles that have cream in the middle, those really yummy ones? That's what this smells like. It's not overpowering. It's nothing that would bother me. I think it smells delicious, quite frankly, but I know some of you really are sensitive to that, and so yeah, just keep that in mind that it does have that scent. So let's go ahead and start putting this on our face. Once we do that, I will go in with foundation so that we can kind of see what it looks like. And then towards the end of the day, I'll come back and kind of give you thoughts on, if it helped I don't think it's going to help the foundation last longer, to be honest with you, but I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of the day so that you have an idea. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Before I zoom you in, I really have to show you my sweater because I love my sweater. It's so Christmassy. And being the Disney person that I am, I really had to pick this one up because of Mickey. And it's got the little Mickey heads and Christmas trees up here. I know ugly Christmas sweater parties are all the thing right now. And so, I had somebody ask me, would you be offended if you were like selected for like ugliest Christmas sweater? I said, yeah, because my sweater is not ugly, it's cute. So anyways, I just had to show off my sweater. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in so we can go ahead and get this started. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Sorry, trying to find my way to the middle of the screen there. Okay, let's pick this up. It is super stiff. It's like a, oh my. It's not, okay guys, so this isn't really a lotion or a, what does it say on the box? Moisturizer. Okay, the best word that I can tell you is it's like a balm. So I'm rubbing my finger in it. Nothing's really like, you know, it's not a creamy consistency that would just whip out of there. Like I'm having to really rub, and I mean, it's like, you notice it's making my fingers glossy, but there's really, this is very interesting. It's completely different from what I thought it would be. Okay, so this is going to apply differently than what I thought. So instead of like, I thought I was just gonna do this sort of thing, I'm gonna do this, and then I think I'm gonna apply it like that. Interesting. I'm gonna have to keep digging in there. Okay. So forehead done. Now, one thing I will say is that the way this is, I would think it's gonna take longer to apply. It's not just a, like, let me grab some, apply it, and then start with my foundation. This is taking a little while. Okay, so you never wanna rub, you never wanna pull your face because you don't, that can lead to excessive, you know, wrinkles. So you kind of just want to like sweep upwards whenever you're having to, and whenever you apply anything, but especially when you apply something like this. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. Very interesting. I don't even know if I'm like putting on too little, too much. I mean, it doesn't feel like too much. In fact, I mean, I don't know. It makes me wonder if people are digging into this like to really get some product. I don't know. On the plus side though, the fact that it's this consistency, it's probably gonna last a really long time because it'll take you a good while, I think, to make a dent in this. So my oiliest areas, I really don't have oily skin, so I am probably not the greatest for those of you with oily skin who are truly looking to see if this, you know, really mattifies, you know, dries up your oil, soaks it up like little sponges like the description said. I'm not the best person to tell you that it does because I pretty much have like normal skin. The only area that really gets oily is my nose. So that's going to be probably the best test for me. I guess in addition to how the rest of the makeup wears and looks and all that stuff. So okay, I've really put it on all of my face. I don't even know what else to put. And I washed my face this morning and I did not put on any face lotion like I usually do because this says it was a moisturizer and I thought, okay, I'm gonna see how this moisturizes. So let me grab my mirror real quick. Okay, so I mean, it made my skin feel nice. It made my skin feel smooth, like a primer would, but I mean, yeah, I guess it does mattify quite a bit. My nose is super matte, so that would probably be the best indicator. My nose really is matte. So my skin is pretty smooth. It does feel nice. It's not excessively moisturizing, I wouldn't say. It's not like I just lathered face lotion on my face. However, it does feel, it does feel nice and smooth. And it feels just, you know, pretty normal, I guess. Okay, let's go in with foundation. Let's see how smooth this goes on. Shake this foundation up. So let's see how smooth this goes on and let's see how it wears throughout the day. I mean, sometimes you use these things and they make your foundation kind of pill up during the day, which is not cool. Because this is a mattifying moisturizer, I'm going to go in with a matte foundation, and that's the Marc Jacobs Remarkable. I am in the shade 33 Beige. This stuff is pretty much pure pigment, and so you need like the littlest bit. It's not a dropper, it's just like a little wand. And what I do is I just place a little bit right there. And that is, I mean, I'll put a little bit more, but I usually end up doing that and I usually end up regretting it because then my face looks cakey. It's just so pigmented. You do not need a lot. So, oops, sorry. This is how much I'm going in with. You notice it's not runny or anything like that. It's just, like I said, it's pure pigment, and so it does go on very, very matte. So as y'all know, I like to dot my foundation all over my face. And we have a Christmas party to go to tonight, so hopefully, fingers crossed that this does, you know, help foundation wear better, because then I don't have to touch up or anything. So I don't think I need any more foundation. That's probably enough. I usually go in with too much, and so I'd rather have to reapply some if necessary. Okay, so with this foundation, I like to use a really good, dense, flat top brush because that helps the foundation blend better. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely going on very, very matte. And I mean, again, this was already a matte foundation, but you can tell that it's like the Moisturizer by Glamglow is really helping it go on like even more matte. It's just, I feel like it is doing what it says it's supposed to be doing. And then just to let you know, this foundation, you have to work quickly or it dries it dries really, really fast, so. And then you end up with like splotchy little areas all over, so you definitely want to move quickly. But I think I've told y'all before, with this foundation, I really don't usually even need concealer. It's that pigmented. I just rub it, you know, I take it under my eyes like this, and then it saves me the step of having to use concealer. Okay, by all means, this moisturizer helps your foundation go on even more matte, because this has always looked very matte on me, this foundation, but right now you can tell that the moisturizer is kind of like sucking up it's like sucking up the liquid or something. It's weird, but that's good, because that means that then those, you ladies with oilier skin, that it would probably suck that up too. So, yeah. Very, very matte. Very smooth. Very, very smooth. Alright guys, so I've applied foundation. That's what my foundation looks like. It's, I mean, smooth. It is pretty flawless. I'm trying to think. I'm hoping it will wear. So you can see it did go on very, very smooth. I mean, I would say flawless. To me, the real test, I mean, because I feel like whenever you wear foundation, it always looks good right at the start. It's how it wears throughout the day that's the real test. For now, I would say this is really, really awesome and completely worth the $54 because of the fact that it's going to last a long time. I mean, I did not even make a dent in that. You know, lotions go pretty quick because you're scooping out, you know, all that product day after day. This, because it's so balmy, I had to swirl, swirl, swirl. So it's going to take a while to use this up. So that makes the price tag a little bit easier to swallow. So yeah, more to come on this. So far, so good. I do like how smoothly my foundation went on. Just as you can see, that little dot of that foundation covered my entire face. It's just was the perfect amount. So yeah, more to come on this. I will be back in a while. So later today, it'll probably be later this afternoon. Right now, it is 9:56 And so we will reconvene here in a while so that I can let you know what this is looking like. Before we leave right now, I do want to give you the verse of the day. Let me zoom you out so that you're not having to like stare at my face so close up. But let me give you the verse of the day, and that way when I come back, it will really just be to give you the update. So today is going to be from Isaiah 1:18. And it says, though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be white as snow. That's absolutely beautiful because of the price that Christ paid for us. Now that we're going into the Christmas season, you know, we know the reason for the season. He came as a baby so that he could grow up and die for us so that our sins could be white as snow if we asked him to forgive us. And so I think that's just such a beautiful verse, very applicable for the Christmas season. And yeah, I hope we all remember the true meaning of Christmas this year. So guys, I will be back in a little while. Thank you so much for sticking around, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? It is now 5:35, and I wanted to give you an update on the how the Glamglow Volcasmic is wearing. So I'm going to zoom you in here in a second, but a couple of thoughts. One is I don't think it truly extends the life or the longevity of your foundation throughout the day. I mean, it's been on for a while, and my foundation still looks really decent. It looks really good, but it doesn't look obviously as perfect as it did this morning. Also, it does not look as matte as it did this morning on my forehead. It's definitely, and on my nose, it's definitely not as mattified as it was, as flawless and as, you know, perfect as it was this morning, which I kind of expected. But by no means does it look bad. So let me zoom you in so you can see what my face looks like. So I don't have any, too close. I don't really have any natural light because it's pretty much getting dark where we're at now. But you can kind of see like it's not really as matte as it could be. Obviously, this is my highlight, so that, you know, that's not anything concerning. So my makeup still looks good. By no means does it look bad. Like I told you earlier, we're going to a Christmas party, so I don't feel like I have to touch up or anything like that. But I don't feel like it's as matte as it was this morning. And I don't know that it's anything super amazing as far as extending the life of my, or the longevity of my foundation. I feel like now I'm going to start comparing everything to that J1 Jelly Pack that I tried a couple of weeks ago, and that thing was so amazing that pretty much I'm going to compare everything to that. And so in comparing that, this is not doing as good a job as that did. But then again, I don't feel like it claimed to either. It didn't claim to extend the life of my, or the longevity of my foundation. So it's not like it's not doing something it should. As far as matte, like I said, I'm not truly super oily. And yet even I am seeing like it not be as matte on my forehead and on my nose as it was this morning. However, that being said, I feel like it really did just like help my foundation go on super smooth, super nice. It smelled good, and yeah, I think it really, if you know, for the price point, because it's not a lotion, like I said, it was like a balm. So because it smooths so easy over the skin and helps your foundation go on so nicely, I do feel like it's worth it. It's just one of those things where if you're looking for something to keep your foundation matte all day, I don't think it's going to do that. So that's the update. Thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.